Donald Trump is too easy on the terrorists. Donald Trump needs to federalize the National Guard and send them after the domestic terrorists. The rioters need to be crushed. All of these are themes that I've been watching just, pour in across my feed on various social media platforms. I want to go ahead and pause for a moment and just challenge you to think about it like this. We have an election in November, which is only just 4.5 months away. Okay. This is not going to take long to get here, right? Think about what would happen if Donald Trump was to send in the cavalry. All of the media types would be out there taking pictures of police cracking protesters over the head with batons. I mean, it would be glorious. But the problem is that those optics would stay in the public mind. Okay, right now, the Democrats have branded themselves as the anti-police, open border policy of radicals and criminals. Swing voters and independents are going to really be challenged to ignore this as we get closer to November and the stakes for this election begin to rise. So our president, in his wisdom, has shown restraint when people have been encouraging him to do the opposite. Donald Trump is a much, much smarter person than a lot of people give this president credit for. The liberals were so confident that they could goad him into making a very unwise decision. And a lot of his own supporters, in their anger, righteous anger at that, were also hoping that Donald Trump would cross that line, but he didn't. Okay, so no, sorry liberals, you don't get to smear our president for being a police state authoritarian abuse of power. Any of that crap is not going to stick. You guys are the ones that have a problem with violence. You guys are the ones that have been destroying our country. You guys are the ones that are using the death of a person, regrettably so, as an excuse to preach anarchy and to just spread mayhem. And the American people will not forget this. Donald Trump has done a great job showing restraint, so that way you can't change the narrative around and blame him for what you're responsible for doing. Donald Trump did not kill George Floyd. The American police officers should never be disbanded. What happens every single time you go into a neighborhood where there's not a police presence? Well, you have minorities there that are probably going to fucking kill you if you're white and you just happen to be in the wrong place at the wrong time in the wrong hour. So that, you want to talk about violence. You want to talk about violence. Let's talk about black on black crime. This Black Lives Matter movement is a racist hate group. See, these are the narratives that Donald Trump has allowed us to have because he has not taken on to himself, the position that we have to defend. We don't see police officers moving in on the terrorists and beating them with clubs. Trust me, if that was happening, CNN it'd be wall-to-wall coverage. No, we see the opposite. So I want to just kind of throw this out there so everybody can think about it maybe from another point of view. I understand your anger. I'm angry too. But, and maybe I'll make another video just addressing that. But let's go ahead and just praise our president for his restraint and his wisdom. Because we got a lot at stake in November. There's a lot on the line. Supreme Court judges, maybe more than 2, are going to be picked and put on the bench. Goodness. Think about the legislation that we're going to have if the Democrats take over the presidency. Think of the trade deals that Joe Biden's going to be making with countries like China. Oh my God, think of the national security implications of what's going to happen with countries like Iran and North Korea. Guys, we have to vote for Donald Trump. And Carly Fiorina, whatever the hell your name is, and freaking Mitt Romney and all you other wannabe Republicans, you guys can go directly and straight to hell. You would curse this country with 4 years of Joe Biden and his policies. What, because you don't like Donald Trump's personality? Y'all fake globalist cowards. The rest of you guys, I love you. Support our president. He's out there fighting for us every single day. Let's not turn on him now when he needs us the most. MAGA.